another vlog, and as you probably ascertained by the title, I am with a friend, Michal. She's a beauty therapist, cosmetic tattoo artist, if I've got that right. And today, she's going to do some magic on me, a facial, I think. But before we dive into that, Michal, tell the audience and tell the good people what you do, and more importantly, why you do it with more specificity, because I've probably not done it justice.
Yeah, so I'm a beauty therapist. I have been from a young age, and I've always wanted to expand my horizons, so I've added cosmetic tattooing to my services. So it's one of my specialities that I absolutely love doing. Yeah.
There we go. I just changed the mic because it's going to be better over there. Anyway,
Okay.
See, real life. So, well, for me, guys, like, the biggest thing is, as you know, I'm a bit of a modern male, I like to look after myself. I want to understand the skin more again, so education is really big, because, you know, I'm a bit of a nerd too. I like to understand the body, how it works, but I've always kind of suffered with a little bit of acne. Not a lot, like, I know it's not really bad, but my mum being Italian, she's got really oily skin, so it is good in ways, but I often find I still get, even with moisturising and exfoliating, I still get a lot of spots. I've got one here at the minute as well, just fully being transparent with you guys. So I'd love to improve my skin quality and also the ability to probably, I guess, reduce, if possible, acne, and even just learn more about hygiene and skin health for the long term as I get older. So what are we going to do today, I guess, specifically, and what can I do? Perhaps we go through that today to improve that, or even start to improve that.
Yeah, I do actually find a lot of people having that particular issue, having a few pimples on the skin, open pores, a few problematic areas. So the things I think I would actually go with your particular skin is definitely doing a really good exfoliation. Again, you could be using the wrong products at home, suited to your skin type, which could actually be causing pimples on the skin. Things like using an LED in salon can really help with clearing out some of that bacteria that's actually causing the pimples on the skin. That can also help with the issue that you're finding. Things that can also be causing issues within the skin is if you're actually taking off that oil flow too much, so using like soap at home, using too much gloves on the skin, on the face, that can also be causing pimples on the skin and congestion. So definitely doing the right facial in a salon, but also going home and doing the other half at home. So that can definitely help with skin quality and the feel of it and the look of the skin. Yeah.
No, it does. It's always interesting because there's this balance between doing too much and not enough.
Yeah.
And it's always like people, like you just said, you can either put the wrong products on which antagonize, or again you're doing too much where you need to like let the body or the microbiome or the bacteria just do its thing. But then obviously if then there's not enough sort of homework being done, then it's not good either. How do you, I guess before we get in, how do you ascertain what skin products are right for you, or for people listening, because they're probably like, oh, how would I find out? Is it going to a professional like yourself and getting some tests, or what, and if so, how do you sort of figure that out?
It wouldn't be just so much a test, it's mainly just looking at the skin and analysing that. So it's really good having, say, a professional look at the skin every month to see what's going on with the skin, because a lot of the time we don't even know what's going on with ourselves. So it's nice to actually have a professional to actually say what I'm actually doing to the skin. You know, it could be the weather, it could be what I'm doing to the skin at home, it could be a number of things. So the reason why, what's going on for the skin. So I do highly recommend seeing a professional, and that can definitely help with that. I do agree with you.
For sure. Awesome. Well, there it is, guys. So I guess the last thing is, what are we going to do today on my skin, and how are you going to bring me from like a borderline like 10 to 12? I'm only joking. I don't think that highly of myself. I know people do. There's a fine line, confidence, cockiness.
You know, I'm definitely not a magician, but I can work my magic.
And the knife goes in.
Again, it's really just looking after the skin, you know, using the right products at home, getting your regular facial, having a maintenance every month, and, you know, changing up what you're doing with the skin, because the skin gets used to certain things. So it's really good to, especially every seasonal change, is changing your serums, you know. every seasonal change, your skin changes with the weather, summer, winter, spring, autumn. So today we're definitely going to do a beautiful relaxing facial, which is going to help calm the skin, soothe it, hydrate it, and also help with the anti-aging as well.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to this, and I'm learning stuff already. So that said, let's get into it. Sessions, but yeah, no, in all honesty, skin is always something I've struggled with, so I'm always on the lookout to improve it. Shelley, thank you, that was absolutely amazing.
Okay.
I really appreciate your time and care. So give us a bit of a summary. You guys have seen what we've done. We've put some stuff on the screen so you can kind of get a bit of an idea, but maybe give me a review of what you found or what you would prescribe.
Yeah, so obviously every skin is different, so I like to customize it to every client's skin. So today Alex did have a little bit of sensitivity on the skin. I was going to do like a really nice peel on his face, but he was on that sensitive side. So what I did was a very light exfoliation with Microdermabrasion machine, and I added a really nice cleanser, so that helped refine his pores, clear the skin, clean it, so it hydrated it with the cream cleanser, and then I used a gel cleanser, and that really helped with that excess oil flow in the skin. So I really like sometimes using 2 cleansers, because sometimes the skin's going to be like a lot drier or it's going to be a lot more oilier. So in your case, had a little bit of combination skin, so you really want to work with both skins, like hydrate the skin without making it on the drier side, but then also adding that hydration to the skin. So I used a couple of different things, which was the galvanic machine, and that actually helped refine the skin, helped enter the skin by using the serums with the galvanic included. So that helps the serums enter, and then I used the Hydrojelly facial as well, which is really beautiful. That was a nice pull-off mask. So there aren't a lot of places that actually do this particular facial mask, but I love this because it helps infuse the serums again into the skin. And I like to do 2 masks because I like to pack as much as I can into one facial, so you get more bang for your buck. So yeah, good value. So because he had a lot of sensitivity on the skin, I added that extra mask to massage with. So it has that hyaluronic acid, which is really good for hydrating the skin, plumping the skin, and also because there was a slight amount of sensitivity and a little bit of oil flow in the skin, I actually used 2 lights, and that will help to calm down the skin. And also for Alex's case, he had a bit of oil flow. So what the blue light helps the skin do is help calm down the skin and helps with the oil flow. So it's amazing for someone who has a little bit of excess bacteria, which is what you had on the skin. You had a few pimples that were coming up, so that helps to refine it. So LED is an amazing add-on to any facial, and I'd recommend it to everyone and anyone.
There you go. I've used it before. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So I hope that made all sense to you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely love doing my job, and I love giving facials and massages, and yeah, I love the cosmetic tattooing, but obviously you don't need your brows and lips done right now, so.
Right now, yeah. Hopefully not. Depends on the way things go in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Who knows? That could be the in thing. But no, Shelley, definitely really passionate. Very excited about what you do. It's great. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
feeling good. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling youthful, soft, and beautiful. And I hope to come back for a few more, because it's like anything. It's not a one-hit wonder. It's not magic. It's like training and nutrition. You have to keep up with it, and obviously go away and then do like the homework or get some good skin routines, which we'll probably go through. Maybe we'll do a round 2 and sort of go on like how do you
round 10.
Yeah, round 10. Like how do we keep going with the skin, and like what are some of the routines and habits you can do at home, and maybe even get a couple of the most popular questions together for the folks watching, for you guys, and say if you've got any, I guess, like certain questions or queries or skin irritations, and Shell can answer them. So I guess before we get onto that, where can people find you if they want to book in, or they want to follow you, or learn more about you? Where are the best places to go?
So I'm in Burleigh Waters, so on the Gold Coast. So if anyone wants to come down, you can book on my website, www.gcbeautyinc.com.au. So I'd love to have any of you down for a facial or a massage, just to come chill out and take some time out of your day to look after yourself, because you're the only person that really needs to look after yourself, and I'm here for you.
There you go. But it is true, on a serious note, you've got to serve yourself before others, and we should take time to invest back in ourselves. And balance is key, and there's so many areas that contribute to health. So highly recommend it. And as always, guys, I'll put those links in the show notes below, so you can just click and follow Shelley there and book in there. Highly recommend. And as I just aforementioned, if you've got any comments, comment below. If you've got any questions for Shelley or me about the skin specifically, then we can answer them. We can create a round 2, maybe even a Q&A, and we can go and make sure that you are, looked after. Or you can just go to Shelley's website and follow her and ask her directly if that's more comfortable, if you don't want to do it on a public forum. And of course, guys, make sure to like the video. And I've got to say, subscribe. Appreciate all the new subscribers, guys. A lot of you who are watching. If you're watching the video, hit that bell icon, subscribe for weekly videos. And of course, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Something a little bit different. Again, encompassing 360 degrees of health. Until next time, stay fearless.
Thanks.